Please know, I am not a medical professional or a doctor, and giving any medical advice would be inappropriate. However, if I were to say, well, this works for me, and if it works for you, that is awesome sauce, I think that's within the realm of appropriate behavior. As I believe in ethics, all I can really do is give the information and go from there. So take good care, enjoy the video, and hope you're healthy. Hello, darlings, and today we're here to discuss supplements. And supplements are a big thing in this world. You hear people talking about how they add this thing or that thing, that they take this whey protein because, I don't know, it might help them with their strength and their musculature. And sorry about that, my camera went funny for a minute. Anyway, and of course, today I'm discussing folate and or folic acid, which can be found in things like dark green leafy vegetables, which is kind of necessary for things like fetal brain development, and also for women who are of childbearing age, and yes, even for men. It's a very important nutrient that we sometimes don't get enough of for various reasons, including that sometimes medications that we take, anti-seizure drugs, etc., because this is somewhat of a epilepsy-centric channel because of my own personal issues. People with epilepsy often find themselves getting a recommendation for things like folic acid and or prenatal vitamins because of the fact that many of our medications can sap nutrients. So sometimes we have to put them back. And sometimes getting them from foods can be rather difficult, even though we might try to be healthy. And by the way, keep in mind that I cannot recommend anything and that I am not a medical professional, but a healthy, sturdy diet of, say, dark green leafy vegetables, high nutrient foods, meats, etc., and or a steady, nutritive vegan or vegetarian diet. And in my case, diet has been a big part of the health cycle with me, going on the keto diet, which I needed and was actually developed for children with epilepsy who were not helped by other medications, and consist of high fat, moderate protein, and low carb, which is annoying as hell because everyone, I think, at some point will look at, say, a cupcake in a coffee shop window and pull a Homer Simpson. Donuts. Sorry. Now I'm craving donuts. Anyway, I'm sorry, my camera's screwing up, so I'm not intending to stop every 5 seconds so I can point at people. But that's part of the whole game. Sometimes the little things, the things that we love, the things that we might like to do can be affected by our illness or the medications we use to control our illness. So basically, what is folate? It's a natural substance. It can help with things like the brain, in the developing fetus, in women who need the help, in men, and yes, is something that we all need, especially if we are of childbearing age. I am getting information from NCBI and from other sources, but keep in mind, I am not a medical professional. I'm saying this just in case. I want to be responsible and I believe in ethics. Anyway, so where can you find it if you're not getting enough from food? Well, there are supplements out the yin yang, and there are also prescription prenatal vitamins that your doctor might recommend even if you're not pregnant. And I know, of course, of male through hiker who told me, hey, I started taking prenatal vitamins as part of my health journey to get myself ready. And oh my gosh, Beth, my hair has never been so shiny. Thanks, dude, bro. But also, it could actually make sense. Now, it may take time and you may find that you're exhausted, but you definitely need to discuss with your doctor. And by the way, if you have a doctor like my first neurologist who pointed me towards a special pharmacy for feverfew, which has its uses, but was not on the list for me of workable supplements. It brings in milk, for example, in breastfeeding women, and can also help headaches, apparently, and cut down fevers, as the name suggests. If they're kind of pointing you towards that kind of thing, you might want to look really, really hard, because as much as supplementing can help, sometimes it's not enough, it's the wrong dose, or you really, really need to find what works. Maybe that doctor should not be your doctor, but that's not for me to say. So anyway, if it works for you and you find that you're feeling better, I am so glad for you. You are awesome sauce, and I'm glad for your health. So basically, I'm going to cut this short at nearly 7 minutes, and you keep being awesome, know that you're loved, and try to eat well. Don't eat a lot of sugar. Read a good book every now and then, and try to love everyone. And if you can, make sure that you love yourself.